everyone, my name is Melissa Diaz. This is the edited version of my Modern Satanism is a Joke video. If you want to click on the unedited version, click on the link in the description box below and it takes you to my unedited version, like my full reaction to it. In this video, I'll be reacting to 3 videos of modern day Satanism, and basically it's just me ranting for like, I don't know, for like 2 hours, but since this is the condensed video, this is me just preaching about some of the major points I had for modern day Satanism. So let's just jump into this. So let's watch these 2 videos where I actually have a problem with this lady, and she is very disrespectful. She's a very awful human being.
Satan, Satan, Satan!
That scared the shit out of me. Like, okay.
Well, you asked for it, so I'm gonna do it. Here are the top 5 things you need to know about Satan.
Oh god, she's fucking out there.
Satanism. As you may or may not know, I am a Satanist. No, I do not believe in a devil. No, I do not believe in a Lucifer. A Lucifer? Is that a Lucifer? Here's some frequently asked questions that most Satanists get. Number 5, Anton LaVey. Daddy! Anton LaVey is Satan Daddy. Anton LaVey founded the Church of Satan in
That was fucking weird. Okay, wow.
1966, but before that, he was just everything. He joined the circus to become a lion tamer.
Oh, so he's a fucking clown then.
It was at the circus that LaVey first realized how quickly people will pay for comfort. People wanted escapism.
So he took advantage of lonely people then. That's awful.
He saw the circus as the most honest form of trickery. For dishonest forms of trickery, please see Religion, Government, and Fox News. But as you may know...
That wasn't even funny, and that was fucking awful. Yeah, you're very accepting of others, right? You just make fun of other people's religion. That's fucking awful, right? Not even a nihilist is disrespectful like that.
Do I worship the devil? No. We don't believe in the devil. That is some Christian lore, y'all. You know that the devil is a Christian construct, right? Satan is the Latin word for adversary or opposition. So Satan works as a symbol to represent individuality and liberties. Self-liberty.
You're stupid, right? And like, if you read an inch of the Bible, God wanted people to have free fucking will. Live your life whatever the fuck you want, right? Be free. He gave humans free will. He didn't give it to his angels because he wanted his angels to be followers, be like confined by his morals, or else he would die. That's what Lucifer had a problem with that, right? But with humans, clearly God had favoritism, right? With humans, he wanted to give us free will and stuff like that. Like, what's the point of your fucking religion? Honestly, you said you're confined and you had to live this moral. You don't have to, because God wants you to live your life like. Ah, God, just to justify their stupid belief. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Basically, do what's best for your own damn life, as long as you're not hurting anybody. That is important. As long as you're not hurting anybody, do whatever you please.
That's what God did when he gave us free fucking will, you stupid bitch.
Satanists used to be considered atheists, but now we're considered atheists. Because we believe I am God, I am Satan, I am everything.
That's kind of a selfish way to put it, honestly. You're everything? You're everything? No, you're not. You're meaningless. You're pointless. You're worthless. Sorry, that's my nihilism coming out. I'm sorry. You yourself, you listening to this, you watching this video, you're not worthless. But this bitch is. This bitch is, because of her stupid, selfish, and egotistical belief. It doesn't make any sense, because she said Satan means adversary, meaning opposer to God, personified by, like, you. I hate goodness and I hate you, God. That's what I am. That's what the beast is, baby. You being opposed, it's like You being free will, right? So you're going to say you want oppression? You want to be Megatron, bitch? Well, too bad, bitch. You can't be Megatron. You'll never be as good as Megatron.
Satanists perform sacrifices.
They do.
No. Yes. No. No. Again, we do not believe.
You're not funny. You're not funny at all. You're not. You try so hard.
That is, any sacrifices you hear of are not at the hands of Satanists, even if they claim to be. We don't sacrifice animals. We don't sacrifice babies. We don't sacrifice humans. Are we all clear? Here's another freak.
You sound very ignorant when you say that. Like, come on. Can you be knowledgeable for once? Back then, that's what Satanism did. They sacrificed people back then, before your stupid modern stupidity came along, right? You can't be that stupid. You have to acknowledge that some point in history, people actually did all of those things. And they did it in the name of Satan, for the name of the opposer of the God, for controlment, to worship this higher being that is opposing against God and goodness and being evil and vengeful, right? You have to acknowledge that fact. And if you don't acknowledge that your stupid religion had these dark paths, had horrible history attached to it, you're being fucking ignorant. You're being so naive. You're being so blindsided.
Satanism has strong rules prohibiting sexual activity with children or non-human animals. And this is all despite the horror of the satanic panic in the 1980s, where many people believed that satanic cults
Why do they refer everything to the satanic panic? Yes, it was a horrible event that happened in history. And yes, a lot of innocent people got hurt and they got incarcerated. It's awful. But at some point in history, something like that actually happened. There was a beginning of it. And that beginning led to this whole hysteria and this whole panic. Because back then, people believed in Christian. There were Christian people. There were goodness. Like, Satanism to them is scary. It's an awful thing. Who wants to be controlled by Satanism? By Satan? It's an awful thing, right? And it's scary for them that hell exists. And if you don't be good and be kind to your neighbor, if you follow these rules, these strict rules of the Bible, then you're going to rot in there. And you're going to suffer for all eternity. That's scary for them. And you have to acknowledge the word Satan and Satanism is a scary thing for them. It's like the boogeyman, right? And you just poking fun of them like with a stick. If you're poking a stick with a bear, right? And they're gonna lash out when they get afraid. They're gonna revolt. They're gonna do something in the name of God. And like, you have to understand that, girl.
May I add, Satanism the only religion to add consent into their decree. In fact, if a Church of Satan member abuses children sexually or
Are you kidding me? That's so ignorant to other religion, honestly, to say. So in other religion, consent is not a thing. That's fucking ridiculous. That's awful. You're stupid.
otherwise, their membership is automatically terminated without the possibility of reinstatement.
Oh, so it's a cult then. Their membership, is it like a monthly thing? Is it like a monthly Netflix subscription like that? Will my card be revoked? Very good system right there.
We do, however, have rituals. Greater magic or ritual practice is an emotional purge of sorts. You may see things like hoods, or black clothing, or pentagrams, but the pageantry of ritual is a drama.
It's basically, this is an excuse to do these evil intent things, honestly. Them saying, oh, it's about being yourself and being I'm everything. It's just an excuse to be edgy, to be honest, and to do rituals and stuff like that. It's an excuse, right? It's honestly a fucking excuse.
That is the only significance of numbers. 666 is nothing but a silly number that seems to freak people out. So we like to say it. Another example of projected...
Meaning you like to make fun of people make fun of people's fears, basically. Because you are selfish, ignorant, and very disrespectful.
Baphomet, who some confuse with the goat of Mendes, represents what Satanism means to me. Baphomet is the duality of man, good and evil. We are all both things, and to ignore one side of yourself makes you an incomplete person. And you'll never be happy, I promise. Just get you a religion who can do both.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to be selfish. She had a point there. It's good to acknowledge, and Christians do acknowledge that they have sinned, right? You know that, right? Maybe if you did more research and be more understanding towards other religion, you should know that. Wow. It's just basic research, honestly. The more you learn, the better you understand something. It's like that saying, right? The more you know your enemy, the closer you are with them. It's also, you're closer to your enemy than you are with your friends, right? Maybe if you took the time to learn about Christianity, your opposer, basically, you'll know that some of your beliefs is kind of bullshit. I'm not very acknowledged with Baphomet and what he represents, so I can't really put my input on it. But, the duality of man, of course, Christian people do acknowledge that when they sinned, and they beg for forgiveness towards God, and like, they pray to, like, oh, please don't send me to hell, please, I'll be better next time, right? It's basically second chances. That's what Christianity is. Second chances to cleanse your sins, do this, do that. And the way that these modern day Satanists, they make Christianity sound like it's a bad thing. And in some aspects it is, but most of the time it's not. It's a religion of freedom, in a sense, okay? There's certain commandments you have to follow, and, like, you have to go to church and, like, acknowledge that Jesus and God did everything for us, right? And acknowledge that, I'm flawed being, but I'm willing to be good. I'm willing to change, and I am flawed. I'm not perfect. Who isn't, except for God, There is such a thing as having duality of man in Christianity. They don't oppose it. For them, there's no such thing as being ultimately good. I'm defending these Christian people, right? Even though I'm not a Christian myself, and I do have problems with Christianity, right? It is a big religion, right? It has some goodness, and it has evil intent to it as well, and I'm in a sense, this entire video is just defending Christians, right? Because not all Christians are bad, right? They can be annoying, but they're genuinely good people trying to make their life have a meaning and trying to believe in something, because reality kind of scares them. Evilness scares them, so they try to be good. And what modern day Satanists, they don't try at all. They don't. They're awful. They're legitimately awful.
Haha, card-carrying member.
The whole card membership. That was a joke, but they legit have it. Oh my god. That's legit the stupidest system. So it is a cult. It's not even a religion. It's a cult, right? Because religion, anyone can believe it, right? Religion is not confined by fucking memberships, right? Being a member. It's a cult. It's not a religion. It's a fucking cult, honestly. Let me tell you a little secret. Mostly all cults end up doing more damage than good, History of cults are mostly bad. And they mostly fail at the end. And I hope modern day Satanists fail at the end. I really hope so. And I really wish it falls fucking apart. Because with religion, there's no such thing as membership. You just believe in it. Honestly, you don't have to, you don't have to go to churches or not. As long as you follow the Bible and the studies and you read it yourself, you don't really have to go to the church, right? A church is like an extra thing you can do, right? As being a Christian. And there's no memberships. You just believe in it. You just acknowledge that believe in it. But having a stupid membership in a card, that's fucking ridiculous. It's like, then you're not free will then if you're confined by a fucking card. A membership card. That's ridiculous. utterly ridiculous. It's pathetic.
To our
Yeah. That was utterly pathetic. And let's watch her being more ignorant.
I'm gonna bring him to my coven. I'm so good at math. He's convinced that Jesus is gonna rock my world, and
Amen.
Hail Satan.
Why you say hell Satan if you just said that's not what Satanism is? You're so hypocritical.
My name is Rachel, and I am a Satanist.
And my name is Matt, and I'm a Christian.
What I
Parade this man. This man is the very definition of a cinnamon bun.
follow is Anton LaVey's Satanism, which is modern Satanism theme.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
Living my life and helping people.
Shut up.
Christian. I was brought up. I'm a non-denominational Christian. I was brought up going to church every single week. I worship just by prayer. I worship by living my life and helping people.
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
That is what a true, good-hearted Christian is. And there's a lot of people like him, believe it or not. Not all of them are fucking bad, honestly. God bless this man.
I'm super excited to meet Rachel.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You see, he was so excited. Well, she was like, oh, this bitch again.
I'm gonna bring him to my coven. We're gonna chant together.
I'm gonna be terrified.
Well, I'm gonna be hungover at your church, so
Okay.
I can match
You
that.
still can be saved while.
You see, she's so disrespectful. I'm gonna be hungover at your church.
Let's go sacrifice a pig, right? I'm kidding. That's
no.
a joke. I'm
Okay.
kidding. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Dumplings.
Like, at that moment, she made him so uncomfortable. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everybody's laughing at your stupid joke.
Does that taste like the body of Christ? I have a lot of good taste.
You see, she's just mocking his religion, and he never once mocked her religion and started doing like jokes on her religion, right? He's very respectful, but here this bitch is making fun of his beliefs, saying, "Oh, is that the body of Christ? Look at laugh at my jokes because I'm so funny. I'm a Satanist."
I was trying to show him some like godly comic books, but turns out comic book community is not a big fan of God.
Yeah, we like real things.
This bitch is also ignorant. Why is always the dyed-haired girl so ignorant? Why are there a bunch of bitches? Because they're feminists. Oh, okay. That's a red flag, by the way. If a girl has her hair dyed, she is probably most likely an awful human being, and I do not recommend dating her. You know, there is god figures in comic books, honestly. There's a lot of gods and goddesses. What are you talking about? There's Thor. There's okay, I have not read a lot of comic books, alright? But there is, gods and goddesses in comic books, right? You know that, right? You work in a comic book, girl. The girl with the blue hair. You should know this. If you read a lot of comic books, I don't read a lot of comic books, but even I know that there is gods and goddesses and God itself in comics. You know that, right? It's so stupid.
Party time.
All right.
Just kidding. I'm totally laughing.
Really good. A lot of Christ is wine. Would that make you feel better? I don't want to bite my lips.
See, she's just mocking him, making fun of him.
Do it.
God, and this guy is he's so nice. He's too damn nice. Honestly, if I was him, I would slap the shit out of this bitch.
I'm feeling a little weird, honestly. I'm not looking forward to this.
You see, the guy didn't complain when he had to go through your experience, right? He just said, okay, let's do this. I want to learn, right? He was very excited about it, but you said, I don't want to do this.
I'm happy that Matt is excited.
30 seconds till church.
At least pretend like you're engaged. Because that's what the guy did. He pretended to be interested, even though he was not. But he respected your stupid covenant, stupid shit.
Marathon and LA Marathon. And I thank you, Lord, that you have beautiful things for us in store. In due season, you will
Look, and she's on her fucking phone. So disrespectful, man.
was open. Did I do okay?
You did.
No, she did not. She was so disrespectful. She was awful. She's a horrible fucking human being.
You did.
What?
Well,
What's the hesitation? I did fine.
There was a little bit of making fun, but hey.
Hey, I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh.
See, yeah, very accepting. Very accepting you are. Very respectful, your religion is.
Okay, the Lord has a sense of humor. God has a sense of humor.
He literally
You see, oh my god, this guy.
was talking about the devil, and I couldn't help but laugh. Really appreciate being in an environment where people
Yeah, so
feel a sense of community and people feel empowered by a thing. If they need God to feel that way, great. I just don't happen to need God to feel that way. I feel that way every day when I wake up and I see myself in the mirror and I go, oh hell yes, yes, queen.
You're not a queen. No, you when you look yourself at the mirror, you specifically, you're worthless. You're stupid. I'm still going through this nihilistic perspective. I'm sorry. But yes, queen. Yes. Look at me. I'm a queen. I'm everything. I'm God. I'm Satan. I'm this. I'm that. I'm going to disrespect your religion because, my religion wants me to behave like this. My religion wants me to behave like a stupid bitch. So, also, that's another red flag. If a girl refers to herself as queen, that means she's selfish and ignorant and so full of herself. So, little advice from Melissa here.
I'm good and I'm bad. Duality of man, as above, so below. You can't knock me from this.
I liked you more than I like you in this moment.
Good.
Can I give you a hug?
No.
Please?
No.
I love you.
I love you too. I was actually.
The way she said it, I'm duality of man. I'm good and I'm bad. That doesn't give you the right to be a piece of shit. I mean, yes, there's goodness and badness towards people, but because that exists, it doesn't give you the right to be a constant bitch to everybody and be an asshole and a nuisance to everybody.
The most important thing to take from this experience about Satanism in general is that it's not what you think it is. It's all about humanity and finding love and finding God within the people on earth and what you can share tangibly.
I think that in the world that we live in today, Trump's America, the Muslim ban and things like that, I just think that if I, a Christian, can be handcuffed to a Satanist for an entire weekend, I think our entire country can do the same and bridge any gap.
You see, I like how she's trying to justify her religion while this guy's actually preaching into like serious stuff and like we should all be kind to each other and stuff. He didn't even say God in his entire sentence, right? In his entire statement, but she's like my religion is not that bad, Satan is not what you think, and this guy, oh my god.
You wanted to uncuff so bad.
I did.
Oh my god. Do you have a mark?
Bye.
No, don't.
Do I have a mark?
I want a hug.
And it's BuzzFeed. Obviously, there's a lot of stupid, feminist, ignorant people in BuzzFeed, and this church-loving guy, he's like the embodiment of goodness, honestly. Like, I can't say nothing bad about the guy. The guy literally was like he was respectable, he was engaged, he was nervous, yes he was. He was kind of afraid because it's Satanist, he wouldn't be afraid. But he was so respectful throughout the video. While this bitch kept on mocking his religion, kept making fun of him, was completely not interested whatsoever. So this is the representative of Satanist by this video. This is what Satanists are. The definition of this video. This is what Satanist people are. I do not support it whatsoever. I think the whole concept of modern day Satanism is bad. It's stupid and it's ridiculous and it's unnecessary, to be honest. And it just makes fun of other people's religion. If you are a modern day Satanist, into that, I recommend broadening your horizon. Do more research on other morals and beliefs and concepts in other religion, right? Because there are so much more better belief system than this stupid modern day Satanism, right? It's kind of redundant, honestly, because there's so much better beliefs, and I'm repeating myself. That's my final verdict. I know this is out of my norm, but since I talked about being a nihilist and stuff like that in my my morality and mentality of creating deal with death, I just can't help but make this video. And if you guys want me to talk about more about this, and just leave it down in the comments below and tell me what should I react, I guess. I'm going to dissect, for the next video, I'm going to dissect Luciferianism, because it does have its flaws as well, and it's fucking hilarious. And it's me, again, defending Christianity, and if you're planning to be a modern day Satanist, don't do it. Be a nihilist. I don't give a fuck. Be anything else but a Satanist. Please. Thank you. Stay awesome, guys. Bye.